Education institutions in Rwanda have committed to strengthening collaboration with the health sector and vaccine manufacturing industries to ensure the development of capacity capable of responding to health threats, including epidemics. They expressed this commitment during the East Africa Biomanufacturing and Health Sector Leaders Convene in Kigali for inaugural of their regional Capability and Capacity Network East African Conference of Partners workshop. Inora Gladys has a detailed report.
In 2020, when the COVID-19 pandemic spread across the world, it exposed how heavily Africa depended on foreign assistance for access to vaccines, medicines, and diagnostic supplies. Significant gaps were identified in workforce training within the health sector, in the effective functioning of regulatory authorities responsible for ensuring the quality of medicines, and in coordination among countries. Health experts say these challenges have continued to hinder Africa's capacity to prepare for and respond to disease outbreaks, as well as to develop its pharmaceutical manufacturing industry. In response to these challenges, a platform was established to coordinate capacity-building efforts and strengthening collaboration among institutions and sectors across the continent. East Africa has since intensified efforts to build a resilient health system capable of addressing emerging health threats, including epidemics. In Rwanda, a biotech manufacturing facility has been established and is expected to produce vaccines and medicines. Leaders in the health sector and in vaccine and medical manufacturing industries from across the East African region have spent 2 days in Rwanda reinforcing cooperation and partnerships aimed at delivering sustainable solutions. The University of Rwanda also plays a significant role in this collaboration, as explained by its Vice-Chancellor, Professor Kayihura Muganga Didas.
Africa, as a continent, has got an ambition to build its own capacities to be able to manufacture its own pharmaceutical products, and the commitment to be attained, they have committed up to 2040 to be able to produce 60% of its pharmaceutical products on the continent. And for them to be able to get to that commitment, we need to have capacity. So this RCN is one way to commit to developing the capabilities to be able to get to that target of producing vaccines. And so this, for example, Africa has divided itself in different parts, and this eastern part is of 14 countries that are trying to put together their efforts to getting to that target. Of course, not them alone, 14 countries, but also their partners. Partners in this journey are all committing a meeting to see how can that capacity be enhanced to be able to get to the targets as set.
The Minister of State in the Ministry of Education, Claudette Irere, highlighted the critical role of education and skills development in advancing biomanufacturing and health security. She also noted that this regional network is expected to deliver significant outcomes that could enhance the knowledge and skills of professionals in the health sector.
The establishment of this regional network reflects a clear and strategic recognition. Africa must continue to build and sustain its own capabilities in research, manufacturing, regulation, and policy coordination. Strengthening regional systems is not merely a response to past global crises. It is a proactive investment in our future resilience, competitiveness, and health security. At the center of this transformation is education and skills development. If we are serious about advancing vaccine manufacturing, biopharmaceutical innovation, and health security, then our academic and training systems must evolve accordingly, and by aligning curricula, competences, and research with the needs of the industry, regulators, and public health systems across the continent.
The RCCN East Africa Initiative forms part of a broader continental strategy by the Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention to build workforce capability and local manufacturing capacity in health products, supporting Africa's goal of producing a substantial share of its vaccines and medical products by 2040. The initiative responds to structural gaps revealed during the COVID-19 pandemic, which exposed the continent's heavy reliance on external suppliers for vaccines, diagnostics, and therapeutics, and highlighted limitations in manufacturing capacity, regulatory readiness, and regional coordination. With Africa currently producing less than 1% of vaccines it uses, expanding the manufacturing workforce is critical. Estimates suggest the continent will need more than 12,000 skilled professionals by 2040 to meet its ambition of producing 60% of vaccines and other health products needed on the continent. Enra Gladys, RwandaTV News.